The Federation of Self-Employees convened a special media briefing in Colombo today to make revelations on the drug trade.
The Federation of Self-Employees issued a media release stating that a special revelation on the drug trade will be made at a hotel in Colombo this morning. We provide information, but do we have the necessary legal background to do it? The judicial resources to prosecute drug-related cases are insufficient. Therefore, they are bringing an act to Parliament to impose a death sentence on crimes relating to drugs. I have information with me. I have information about the large-scale racketeers. If I reveal this information today, then who will look after my life? We will reveal these information when the perpetrators involved are arrested.
Kahandagama Mahata heroin පිළිබඳව
Kahandagama is someone who knows a lot about heroin. He is also knowledgeable in printing fake currency, money laundering, extortion, assaulting individuals, engaging in corruption, prostitution. The people of Peta know Municipal Councillor Mahinda Kahandagama very well. If he called the media and said that he would be killed if he revealed information, then we urge you to go to the Defence Secretary or else go to the IGP or some OIC that you know of. Some individuals make statements at various occasions to gain some perks. There is no need to provide such information during media briefings. If you honestly want to stop drugs, then please give us this information. We will reward you and we will also provide you with adequate security as well.
The Sri Lanka National Youth Policy was unveiled under the auspices of President Mahinda Rajapaksa in Colombo yesterday.
The aim of the National Youth Policy is to create an environment based in trust and friendship, develop the talents of the youth and empower the youth. During the formulation of this policy document, special attention was focused on identifying the different issues faced by youth in the country and coming up with solutions for them. President Mahinda Rajapaksa symbolically handed over the National Youth Policy to a group of selected youth at the event yesterday.
නායකත්වය ඉගෙන ගන්න පන්ති වලට වැඩමුළු වලට අද යනවා සමාජය.
People attend classes and training camps to learn leadership and life skills. Classes cannot teach you such things. I believe that you can only learn through interacting with the people and understanding their lives. Then we begin to love the country. These are the type of leaders that we require.
අපේ රට ගැන තැකීමක් තියෙනවා. ඒම නායකයෝයි අපිට අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ.
The event was also graced by UNDP resident representative in Sri Lanka, Subinay Nandi.
Those of us who work in the United Nations system or in the development practice, for us, this is not the first time that Sri Lanka has shown its leadership with regard to its work and commitment for youth. And the United Nations is committed to work with you to address your concerns and you implement your plans. This is a beautiful policy document. This is the first in your country, but important one. And it will not only be useful in managing and utilizing the demographic dividend Sri Lanka is currently enjoying, but also in promoting the interests and rights of young people.
Sri Lanka's first ever sports reality program, Super Fighter, is currently in search of hidden boxing talent in the Pannala area. The fifth round of trials to select contenders for the final 100 took place today.
Super Fighter.
The fifth round of trials of Super Fighter took place today in Pannala to select contenders from the Puttalam and Kurunegala districts for the final 100, and over 200 boxers participated in today's trials. Super Fighter is a joint initiative of MAS Holdings and Newsfirst and the MTV and ABC Media Network. The goal of Super Fighter is to identify amateur boxers from across the island and catapult them onto the national and international arena. The training camp was held parallel to the 4th round of trials in Pannala. Over 350 aspiring boxers participated at the training camp. Boxers were selected today from 4 weight classes. Super Fighter will be aired tonight at 10:30 p.m. on our sister channel, Sirasa TV.
Super Fighter.
The Democratic Party convened a media briefing today. During the briefing, members of the party charged that they are facing unjust treatment when carrying out their election propaganda activities.
It is clear to us that our request to use lands belonging to Pradesh Sabhas and urban councils are rejected without any reason being provided. The Elections Commissioner is acting in a very cowardly manner. His bark is worse than his bite. He tried to intervene at a personal level and resolve these issues, but it isn't working. We asked him if he couldn't take over these lands that come under the purview of local government bodies temporarily during election periods and allocate them accordingly. He said that although he has the legal powers to do so, he would be able to carry this out in a proper manner.
The Elections Commissioner is the sole authority when it comes to the election period. However, he is not carrying out his duties in a proper manner. We wrote many letters to him requesting that he use the powers vested in him and make sure that all parties will be able to contest in a fair and democratic election.
We know this election is a competition. If the contenders of this competition are deprived of a leveled playing field, then that is a big problem. The Elections Commissioner is asking us to resort to go before the Human Rights Commission. That means that he accepts that human rights have been violated.
Well, when we inquired in this regard, Elections Commissioner Mahinda Deshapriya said that he will not respond to political statements. He, however, noted that he would analyze the complete statement and provide a written clarification to the party. Let's now turn our attention to some views expressed in the political arena.
There is no middle class in this country any longer. A handful of people are rich, while the rest of the 95% are in poverty. If you allow people like this to rule the country and maintain the political culture, you will always inherit sadness and worry.
If we bow down to money, then we can do the same too. Because there are plenty of people who try to buy us over for millions. All we have left is you. If you abandon us, then what do we have left?
This is an era when politicians who are elected are auctioned off for millions. When politicians jump from one side to the other, their worth increased from maybe 50 million to around 150 million. Then your votes are worth at least 10,000 rupees.
We carpeted roads and developed them. When it's time for the next election as well, we won't come empty-handed to your doors. You need to think intelligently.
67 parliamentarians who contested from the UNP are with the government. You can see green in the government and blue on the other side. It is very clear that they engage in corruption together, and it is the people who suffer.
The police today obtained a statement from the secretary of the new Samasamaj Party, Dr. Vikramabahu Karnaratne, in connection with the submission of a nomination list bearing false information. According to the police, legal action will be initiated after obtaining advice from the Attorney General's department.
According to police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rohana, Dr. Vikramabahu Karunaratne, who arrived at the office of the Gampaha SSP, provided his statement today. Ajit Rohana notes that the process of obtaining the statement took around 2 hours.
We suspect that a group may have altered our nomination list and entered false information to disrepute us. We will carry on with our election activities. The Elections Commission has accepted our nomination list and our preferential voting numbers have been issued. I am not the group leader. I contest from Colombo. According to the evidence ordinance, a signatory of a document bears full responsibility for its contents. Dr. Vikramabahu Karunaratne has signed this document as the secretary of the party. It has been revealed that 16 out of 43 names present in this list are false. We will obtain advice in this regard from the Attorney General's Department and initiate legal action.
Leader of the Democratic Party Sarath Fonseca charged that a group obstructed a scheduled propaganda rally in the Gatamon area in Beliatta. Fonseca noted that the rally, which was obstructed, was to be held on a privately owned plot of land. Leader of the Democratic Party Sarath Fonseca arrived at the location where the propaganda rally was scheduled to be held. A group that gathered at the location expressed their protest against the rally.